Hi, my name is Paige Pradko, and I'm a psychotherapist in private practice in Michigan. This is the third video in a 4-video series on emotional regulation, grounding techniques, and self-soothing techniques. If you'd like to just catch up with the last video that was on grounding techniques part 1, please click here. Grounding techniques are used to help us regulate our emotion. Sometimes our emotion can be too high, with high anxiety, crying, upset, or frustrating anger, rage, and we need to bring that down. Or sometimes it can be too low. We can have depression and shut down, and we need to bring that up into our optimal zone. And grounding is a perfect way to do that. I reviewed a few in the last video, and I'm going to continue on. A grounding technique that is very simple is simply going to the sink and turning on cold water and running your hands under cold water and feeling that sensation, and then turning the water to warm and feeling what that is like. It just has a way of using the sensation of the water on our skin to help regulate our emotion. An additional technique would be touching objects, whatever happens to be close to us at the moment that we want to regulate. Just putting our attention into the feel and the texture of objects helps us regulate our emotion. If I were to feel this coral, I can really concentrate on the feel of the coral and not think so much about what else was ruminating in my mind at the moment, and be calmed by that. Digging your heels into the ground, really digging in where your feet are, you firmly feel your feet on the ground, is a literal grounding technique. And it helps us feel that we are safe, we know where we are, we're connecting to the moment we're living in. Some clients need to really activate their sympathetic nervous system, and they have to get their body going. And so a wonderful grounding technique for them sometimes is just jumping up and down, doing jumping jacks, doing some squats, running the stairs, going for a very brisk walk, like really moving that body, is a grounding technique for them. In addition to that, talking about going for a walk, in an experience of going for a walk in grounding, we recommend connecting to the environment. So it would be paying attention, for example, to are there trees around? Are there dogs? Are there people? Are there cars? What do you see in your environment? What do you hear? Paying attention to each step that you're taking. Noticing what it feels like to notice taking steps. And we're not in our head ruminating. We are really connecting to our experience of going on a walk. Interacting with animals is another grounding technique. Petting an animal, just cuddling up with an animal, petting, a dog or a cat, taking a dog on a walk. These are all wonderful grounding techniques that have an influence on regulating our emotions. Another technique is focusing on your breath. Taking a few moments, close your eyes, and just put all of your attention on the air coming in and the air going out. So you're noticing the air coming in through your nose, you're noticing the air leaving your mouth. You can add calming phrases to that. I'm calm as I'm inhaling, I'm relaxed as I'm exhaling. And that is a very short breath meditation, maybe a few minutes, but it is emotionally regulating. The last item is a touchstone. And for example, if you have a smooth stone or another trinket that you can take with you and put in your pocket. And during the day or any encounter that you have, if you feel your emotional regulation, maybe your emotions are getting too high or going too low, you simply touch that smooth stone, rub that stone, and you remind yourself to stay calm, to stay focused on the moment that you're living, aware of your senses, and that this moment that you're living is not so bad. And the next video, I'm going to talk a little bit more about self-soothing techniques and using those self-soothing techniques to regulate emotion. If you're interested in self-soothing techniques, click here. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel for more techniques and information to help you with mental health or just informative, click subscribe here. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.